Hello, everyone. Welcome to the HACU conference. Thank you so much for joining our session. I am so excited to be here with two of my colleagues from California State University Fullerton to share with you about a regional alliance in STEM education, specifically a transition program that aims to close the equity gap for Latinx STEM transfer students. My name is Marlene Leyva, and I serve as the Academic Success Coordinator for Project RAISE. I would now like to turn it over to my colleagues for their introductions.
Hello, everyone. My name is Hannah Rivera. I'm the Administrative Support Coordinator with Project RAISE.
Hello, my name is Megan Drakesfoot, Project Director of Project RAISE. Thanks so much for joining us today. I hope you enjoy learning more about the RAISE transfer program, and I look forward to your questions during the Q&A session.
Thank you, Hannah and Megan. Before we share about our program, we wanted to first give you an overview of our institution. Cal State Fullerton is the only four-year comprehensive Hispanic serving institution in Orange County. It ranks #1 in California for awarding bachelor's degree to underrepresented students. And we are the second largest university in California that grants more than 50% of the state's bachelor's degrees. It is one of the most diverse campuses in the CSU. 46.2% of Latinx students make up the student population. With the rapidly growing Latinx student population, it was time to envision equity in access and success in the science, technology, engineering, and math fields. Our campus has a long history of innovative and successful STEM programs serving underrepresented students, including projects funded by the U.S. Department of Education in the College of Engineering and Computer Science and the College of Natural Sciences and Mathematics. However, there remains a disparity between student enrollment and degree attainment, which presents an opportunity for Project RAISE to improve the outcomes for the student population. Project RAISE is a HSI-STEM grant awarded to CSUF. Through Project RAISE, we implement a variety of student-centered services and programs that promote persistent, retention, and timely completion of STEM degrees by Latinx and low-income students. Here, you can see all the CSUF STEM majors for Project RAISE. We invite all Latinx and low-income transfer students in NSM and ECS to participate. One of the many student-centered programs within Project RAISE is the RAISE Transfer Program. RTP was designed to create a sense of community among STEM transfers at Cal State Fullerton. RTP's purpose is to ease the transition to CSUF by helping to orientate them to campus, available resources, culture, and expectations. Through workshops and other activities, participants also gain skills for academic success and explore personal and mental health wellness. Lastly, RTP participants get priority registration for classes, which is a much desired benefit, ensuring that they are able to enroll in the courses they need to advance towards a STEM degree in a timely manner. Although Latinx undergraduates are the largest underrepresented group majoring in STEM fields, current trends in degree attainment suggest that the gap won't substantially change unless we focus on efforts that increase transfer student retention, improve academic and social integration, and increase student feelings of belonging. The primary aim of the RAISE transfer program is to involve elements such as faculty interaction, advising, peer support, and require participation in campus activities that will help close the gap. Factors contributing to transfer students' STEM degree attainment could be because of what we know as transfer shock. First semester transfer students tend to experience more challenges than their peers who begin directly at a four-year institution. Existing literature will show that first semester transfer students often find that four-year universities require a faster pace of learning. Transfer students also face challenges of loss of credits earned in community colleges, which could prevent them from obtaining a bachelor's degree in a timely manner. In addition, students may feel marginalized due to their transfer status. The challenges can be even more severe for transfer students in STEM fields of study. However, transfer students who develop social connections and a sense of belonging to their new institution during their first semester are more likely to avoid transfer shock. To continue our efforts, build on cultural wealth, and measure the education progress of Latinx STEM participants, these are the exact items we institute within RTP. As previously mentioned, RTP participants are required to meet with their peer advisors, participate in specialized programming, and other co-curricular activities, as well as work towards their career goal with the help of their college career specialists. Peer-to-peer support has been crucial in closing gaps. Our peer advisors help engage transfer students and introduce them to our STEM community. We like to say that they are their first friend on campus as they get to meet their peer advisor at our orientation kickoff, which typically occurs before the start of the semester. Our peer advisors are not simply delivering project-based messaging, but they are uniquely useful models for how transfer STEM students can succeed. They demonstrate challenges faced and met. They are examples of being transfer students, minorities in STEM, and first-generation students in ECS and NSM. All RTP students are assigned a peer advisor to guide them through their academic journey. As seen in the previous slide, RTP participants must meet with their advisor at least 2 times in the first semester and 1 time each semester after. During student appointments, peer advisors help students recognize their resilience, focus on transfer student goal setting, help with personal success and study skills, and introduce them to campus resources. Co-curricular programming can also affirm students' self-perceptions of competence and sense of community, factors that have often been cited as contributing to persistent and attainment of a degree, particularly for underrepresented students, which is why we have intentional requirements RTP participants must complete. Students in our program are required to participate in 4 co-curricular activities, including 1 RTP workshop or event, faculty office hours, tutoring, supplemental instruction, or participation in other campus events or workshops. We also ask participants to be an active member in a CSUF STEM club. Hannah, can you share more about our specialized programming and collaborations with campus partners?
Thank you, Marlene. To create the sense of belonging, we have specialized programming that includes workshops covering topics like stress management, internship, and career prep. We also host social events that provide opportunities for the students to mingle and make friends, and peer advisor and research talks where the students can ask their peers questions about their experience on campus and doing research. We also work with campus partners to provide career development support. Starting with our orientation at the beginning of each semester, we introduce our success team to the students to get them familiar with their faces. Then we ask our participants to meet once a year with their career and graduation specialists for their college. One student included in their survey how vital it is to know who to reach out to for help. Marlene will now share more with you on developmental competencies.
As Hannah mentioned, the collaboration we have with our ECS and NSM career specialists is a huge asset for our students. Hands-on work experience related to their STEM discipline enhances students' academic experience. Internships and research help students learn the norms and decrease feelings of marginalization. Project RAISE prepares RTP students to identify, pursue, and participate in summer internships in STEM fields. As the academic success coordinator, I work with employers to identify internship opportunities and help place our students. An annual working conference style bootcamp is also held every summer for our students. We invite employers, industry representatives, and career service staff to present and connect with our students to discuss insight into job search techniques, resume development, interview preparation, and opportunities they have at their companies.
When COVID hit, we quickly pivoted to virtual everything to meet our students' needs. This meant our peer advisors were meeting with their mentees via Zoom instead of in person. We hosted fun virtual events that our students' staff facilitated to provide students with the opportunity to bond. We also knew meeting all of our program requirements was not realistic, so they could meet with a peer advisor an additional time to fulfill certain requirements. Zoom fatigue was and is a struggle. So in addition to our virtual workshops and events, we also pre-recorded workshops and put them online available for students to access at their leisure. And we increased social media content to include self-care and study tips from their peer advisors to help them feel connected and build that sense of community. Looking at our program as a whole, our students are on track to completion of their degrees. They are maintaining good academic standing, and retention rates are at 85%, even with COVID going on. We also met our goal for participant graduates. Over the life of our grant, peer advising was shown to be the strongest area of growth, with our student staff leading our response efforts to COVID. In review of our participant surveys, it showed that our program is helping students learn about support services that are available to them, how to achieve their goals, feeling confident to talk with their professors, and motivating them to earn their STEM degrees. Our activities are helping students with knowing where to go for help, seeking support, and co-curricular engagement, all aspects that we know are crucial for overall success and student development. Looking specifically at our target population of Hispanic low-income STEM transfer students, 93% of those in our RTP program were in good academic standing after their first year, versus 88% of non-RTP students in that same population. When looking at CSUF as a whole, 85% of the fall 19 and spring 20 cohorts of the HLI transfer students from all community colleges remained in their STEM majors in their second year, regardless of our program participation. If we're looking at that whole group and compare those in our program versus not, 80% of the non-project race students in that same population remained in STEM for their second year versus 92% of our project race students. So, our recommended strategies for you all to connect with STEM transfer Latinx students are to recognize the wisdom your transfer students already have. They are a wealth of knowledge. Use it. Create that sense of community so they feel like they belong. And invest in your students. Make them ambassadors and leaders as much as you can.
We also suggest increasing your presence in social media tools like Instagram and Discord. Discord was effective for us during virtual learning as students were able to connect with one another and had easy access to staff for questions. Surveys and assessments help identify the needs and challenges Latinx transfer STEM students face. Thank you again for joining our session. Please feel free to connect with us if you have any questions. We will now go to our live Q&A. Thank you.